Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's Aaron here once more again, and today we're doing another figure review. This time we're diving right into another of the Dragon Star series figure line. This time it's Ultimate Gohan from the Dragon Ball Super superhero movie. And with that out of the way, let's dive right into the unboxing of the figure. And we're back, folks. And first off, before we do any of the unboxing, first things first, let's show the box. That Ultimate Gohan comes in, and overall the box is pretty great. Packaging looks pretty nice. Everything looks good. The artwork for it is also pretty nice. Gohan looking pretty good. And also, we get to see the other two figures that this set comes with. Besides Ultimate Gohan that we get here, we also get Vegeta that we see in the beginning and the end of the movie. During his training with at Beerus' place, where he's also fighting with, training with Goku and Broly. Then we have Gamma 2, the other character in the series, the new character in that movie, who is also another character you can get in a different set with the other battle pack, because we reviewed the Battle Pack 1 with Gohan and Gamma 1. This guy, Gamma 2, also has Battle Pack with himself and Piccolo as well. So you can either get him by himself or you get him with Piccolo as well. So it depends on how you feel like, what character, how you want to get the character. And overall, the box looks pretty nice. Everything looks pretty good. Now let's go with the unboxing of the figure. First things first, like with all these Dragon Star series, they're all sealed up on the top side right here. So it's going to require a blade. And sadly, I don't know where my exact knife or my pocket knife's gone. They all disappeared, and I'm kind of worried about that. So, with that out of the way, we're going to use one of my throwing knives. Because I actually do have throwing knives. And they should be sharp. They are not what I want to use to, well, I kind of don't want to unbox these with throwing knives, but I kind of don't have a choice in the matter. Because I legit do not know where all my blades went. And that kind of makes me a little bit sad. Because I was going to do, okay, that's all that we need. There we go, and that did not. Okay, 1 second, that did not, oh, there we go. I did technically sharpen my throwing knives, so technically they should be at least decently. So, now we gotta get the box over. There we go. Carrots out of the box, put the box on the side, and voila. Ultimate Gohan out of the box. I mean, it's still in sealed packaging, so it's cool. Take that out. Then we have the little effect part that usually this comes in, which I actually do like these. Kind of remind me of dioramas. If you remember back when you were a kid and you were making those school projects and whatnot. Which is funny because I was having that discussion with one of my siblings about what's called makeshift volcanoes. If you guys remembered making those volcanoes for science projects. And I'm tempted to make one just because of old time's sake. And overall, Gohan out of the box actually looks pretty nice. You can see right here, all the detailing works actually pretty great. I actually kind of like this a little bit better than Super Saiyan 1 Gohan. Might be the hair though. We're all pretty nice. Now let's see Gohan out of the box. 1 second on that. Don't want to do too much noise. So 1 second. Okay, because I don't want to hurt everybody's ears. I just a little bit of opening, and there he goes. He's out of the box. I just had to, what's it called? Bash the backside of the papers right here. Now we just gotta get the little hand pieces. Why is it always unboxing? These always difficult part. Ooh. There we go. Ow. Okay, I might have hurt my finger out of that one. So, now, out of box, we get to see Ultimate Gohan, and overall, he actually looks pretty nice. Look at the detail work. Gohan looks pretty nice, which is funny, because I'm pretty sure, no, we did a review of another Ultimate Gohan, but that was a, I guess you would call those mystery gacha figures, little statue, mini statue figures, which I actually did like. What's called, but now we have a full-size figure. Overall, Gohan looking pretty nice in design, everything looking pretty good. And overall, out of the box, he looks pretty great. And overall, when it comes to accessories, what's it called? Gohan only comes with, sadly, unlike the other figures, like we reviewed with Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, Gohan only comes with 2 hands, and that's pretty much it. Which you can replace those hands between his fists, no problem at all. Overall, Gohan looks pretty nice. Overall, figure looks great, and everything looks pretty nice. Actually, I'm enjoying that. Like I mentioned before, Gohan is technically one of my favorite characters. Oh, and the camera's not even looking all the way down, is it? Is it? Oh, there we go. I do apologize for that. There we go. Ultimate Gohan looking pretty nice. Overall, Looks pretty great. Now let's do some articulation of the figure. And we're back. Now let's go with the articulation of the figure. Starting off with his head. Overall, Gohan's able to spin his head, no problem at all. He's able to bob and weave, pretty good. No problem at all. His arm, able to go around, twist around, no problem. Go up and down if you want to go. Oh, there we go. Sorry, the muscles were being a little bit. So arms are able to go up, down, spin around. No problem at all. Hands able to go all the way and bend. It's got a double joint right here, so I can spin all the way a little bit more. No problem at all. See right there, a little bit double joint, so you can actually double joint it all the way. No problem at all. And able to spin around, no problem at all. Bend up and down, no problem at all. Spin, overall pretty great. Torso, what's it called? Able to bend around, no problem at all. Up and down, spin around like how you want with your figures to play around with, no problem at all. Then legs are, he's able to almost do a split. That's almost a split, so he's actually able to do it pretty nice. And he's actually able to hold. Wow, I was not expecting that at all when it comes to these figures. Sometimes when you go with these figures, usually they fall forward, backwards, but actually he's able to hold the split pretty well. Back up again. His leg, able to go all the way forward, all the way towards the back, but once again, the leg is kind of blocking him, that's fine. He is, oh, and it seems the waist pivots are actually on the pivot joint, so they're able to move around, and that's actually pretty nice for movement. Kneecaps are able to bend away all the way there, no problem at all. Bend all the way back, bend all the way there, no problem at all. And then feet, spin around, no problem at all. They're able to go up and down, spin around, and overall pretty great. Articulation is actually pretty good. Overall, that's what you want with your figures, to be able to move around however you want. And with the pivot joint for the legs, actually be able to move around. He's actually able to do a little bit more free movement as well. So his actually legs able to go a little bit more forward than you would expect. So that's actually pretty nice. Kind of wish other figures I had could actually do that. Overall, the articulation for Ultimate Gohan is actually pretty nice. Now, before we do anything else, let's go with some size comparisons of other stuff that I have around. And going on from size comparisons, let's go with the other Gohan that I have right here. We have Super Saiyan 1 Gohan with Ultimate Gohan right here. Which actually, I think Super Saiyan 1 Gohan actually only beats Gohan just by a bit. Only for the fact of the matter that I think the hairs for Super Saiyan actually are a little bit taller. Weird. That's actually something I just noticed right now with the hairs. I can see right there, side-by-side comparison right there. Wow. And you would think it would be almost the same, but I guess the hairs are just modeled differently, I'm pretty sure. Overall size comparison between all the figures. I mean, these are basically the same figures, just was basically Ultimate form versus Golden Super Saiyan form right here. Overall, the figures all look pretty nice. Size comparison between each of them, looking pretty good. There's also a later down the line, anybody wants to get Dragon Star Series Super Saiyan Gohan. There's a little bit back review for this one too. Overall, the figure looks great. Everything else, well, they're basically the same figure overall. Overall, pretty nice. Standard for these, I forget what these are called, 5 inches? 5 to 6 inch figures. We can figure that out because, like I said before, we do have measuring, wait. God damn it. We do have measuring tape for these guys. As long as the measuring tape doesn't, nope. Come on, measuring tape, don't ruin me. These guys are about, actually, yeah, 6 inches. Right on there. That's what you need when you count meters. Going from Ultimate Gohan, we have one of the other enemies that Gohan fights. Gamma 1. Overall, what's it called? Gamma 1 is slightly a little bit taller. Just for his V fin right there, his shark fin. Going from other figures, we also have some Gundams as well. We have my Sinaju Stein, who is technically always taller. He's technically taller than even regular Gundams. We got some of my Figmas too. We have My Figma Saber right here, who is a little bit shorter, but that's always Saber. Then we have my Goblin Slayer, who is, I think, probably around the same size. If Goblin Slayer can stay tall. There goes. I know. Wait, I think Goblin Slayer might beat out Ultimate Gohan just by a sliver, just because he's slightly taller. Then we have the man of swords himself, Archer himself. Come on, Archer, stand still. And overall, there, if the camera decides to focus on him, there we go. I know. Sorry about that, Archer. Loves to fall over. Trying to make sure he doesn't fall over. Overall, Archer is slightly taller. And then last but not least, with always these reviews, especially when we're going Saracen, the face of the channel, my Gundam Estrella, and with Gohan just being slightly taller, I am gonna make the Estrella a little bit taller. Overall, Ultimate Gohan is actually perfectly good size for any figures. Now let's go with final thoughts for it. And we're back, folks, with final thoughts. And overall, the Dragon Star series Ultimate Gohan figure from the Dragon Ball Super Superhero movie is actually a pretty good figure. Overall, attention to detail for it's actually pretty great. It's called color accuracy is pretty nice. The detail work for it is pretty great. The facial features for Gohan is actually pretty nice. And overall, it's pretty great. Articulation for it is actually pretty nice, especially when it comes to different other figures. It's very fun, very posable. You can do as many poses as you want with it. It was no problem at all. Like do basically almost 80-90% of poses that you think you want to do. There is some limitations to the back of the leg, whatnot, but because it does have that that what's called the hinge joint between for its the peg piece for the legs actually does make it go the legs go a little bit more, so you actually have a little bit more posability on that. Accessories is a little bit let down in that part because what's called the only accessory this comes with is basically the extra two hands, so it only has 4 different hands to switch around, which is fine and all that. I was kind of hoping for what's it called when I got this, like more energy tax and whatnot, because for the price of this, which was I think around $20 overall, the figure, and still the figure's great. Just I was hoping for some more accessories, like right here. This right here is an energy ball attack, which I hoped and wished that it would come with, but sadly we didn't get that. This right here is the one I got from my from Super Saiyan 2 Gohan that I revealed a while back. And overall, I think the only downside I would give with the figure is basically it's lacking accessories, but everything else is actually still pretty great, and I still recommend it, especially if you're a Dragon Ball fan and you are a fan of Gohan as well, and you want to add this collection. I recommend it. And thank you for watching, folks. If you liked the video, please consider dropping like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification button if you want to be notified for more figure reviews, Dragon Ball content, and other stuff I'm going to be doing in the future for my channel. As always, folks, until the next time around, stay super, Desai, Parn, signing out, and I'll see you guys on the next one.